Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. How we doing? I'm getting there. Try you. You that good? Let's go with you. Alright. Hi boys and girls, it's me Butch. My name is Terry David Silvercloud. I'm not native, it just sounds that way. I'm 78 years old. Today is the 19th of March 2023. And it's just getting dark here in Vancouver. March 19th, that rings a bell. Oh yeah. On March 19, 1314, the Grand Master of the Knights Templar in France was tied down to a grill, and he was put on a bed of hot coals, and he was roasted alive in the presence of King Philip IV of France and Pope Clement V. And they were hoping that would be the end of the Knights Templar, and it pretty much was in France. So things can change, and let me get back to why I'm here. I'm a real motor mouth, I am. Let's try this screen over here. The reason I want to talk to you today is that I may, in my clickbait title, suggested this is just for women, but it's good for men too. But it's particularly aimed at women, and it's a device that I think every woman should carry with them on their keychain. And what it is, it's a whistle, and not just any whistle, but a whistle called Fox 40. You can use any whistle, but I'm pushing the Fox 40. They're not paying me anything for it. Here's a pink one with a lanyard I just got today. I didn't need the lanyard, it came with it. I bought it to give to a receptionist at my doctor's, and here's a yellow one I bought yesterday. I wasn't sure if she'd like yellow or what, so I got this one at Canadian Tire here in Canada for $6, and they have a black one and a red one for $6, but they don't have the pink ones. So I got this at Sport Check, and with tax it was $9, and they have a variety of colors. And I've seen these on the internet for like up to $40. Are they wacko? I don't know why. Fox 40 is famous. I'll tell you in a bit. I go on like a dripping tap. This one's sort of meant for safety workers. So if it's working with a proper gust of air, it's supposed to put out 115 decibels. And the secret of why it's so good is it has on it, there's one opening, and then on the other side there's two more openings. So there's one, two, oops, anyhow, you can see what I'm getting at. There's 1, 2, 3 different frequencies of sound coming out the whistle. It's sort of like 3 whistles in one. And the man that developed the whistle in the first place, he did a lot of research trying to figure out what gets your attention. And the screechy sound from his scientific research is caused by hearing different frequencies at the same time, and your brain and your ear don't like that. So they're more likely to hear it at a distance. The original police whistle that was developed for I believe the London Bobbies, way back around 1912, it was a long whistle, and you've probably seen them in movies. And it has 2 orifices. I don't know if it has 2 frequencies, and it's a long whistle, but it's supposed to be able to be heard up to 1.5 miles. The Fox 40 is supposed to be, from what I've heard, the loudest whistle of its size in existence, and it's certainly famous for making noise. So the whole point of this video is to recommend to you ladies and guys to get yourself a whistle, put it on your keychain. You never know when you may need it, and you hope never, not ever. But if you don't got it, no, you're screwed. Instead of being like caught out in the middle of nowhere without a cell phone, without a GPS, without nothing. I was a Boy Scout. Our motto was be prepared. And this is just such an easy way for anybody to be prepared. So that's the basic message of this video. Now, quickly I'll tell you, the guy that developed this, he was a referee, and he nearly got killed in a stampede once when his whistle failed, and this was way back in the 40s or 50s or somewhere. And he decided to develop a better whistle, and he did. And he had mortgaged his house and his life savings, and he was about to lose everything he had, and he couldn't sell it to anybody. So to keep paying the bills, he started doing some refereeing, and one night he just had this brainstorming idea at 2 a.m. This is apparently a true story. What do I know? Hearsay. And in a court they say, "Objection, Your Honor, hearsay." That's what I heard. At 2 a.m. he went out in the hallway where he knew all the other refs that were in this tournament that he was refereeing would be there, and 2 a.m. he started blowing the whistle, and all the other referees wanted it, and that generated the interest, which eventually made him stinking rich. So the Fox 40, that's how it came about, and it's for your safety. Now for women, guys too, before I go, I'll teach you a couple of really basic self-defense tricks. If you're caught in a bad situation, your mind is going to be, you ain't going to be thinking straight. But if you do, that's why athletes train and why military people train, so that when all hell breaks loose, they can focus on their training. What do I do? Focus on the training. This is what I do. And if I teach you a couple of simple things, maybe it'll come to your mind if you ever find yourself in a really bad situation. So here's trick number one. I think this is the best one that I can think of for trick number one. Trying to kick somebody in the balls, you're going to miss, it ain't going to work, you're not going to do it hard enough, give it up, that's not going to work. But if you have the presence of mind to look down and locate their foot, particularly the arch of their foot, and you can bring your foot up, stomp, and you want to take them by surprise too, so you want to do this as quickly as you can. Like, don't sort of do all this slowly, do it as fast as you can, but plan it. Stomp as hard as you effing can on the top of their foot, and your object is to break their foot. You want to literally, they're hurting you, what do you care? You could die. Break their foot, they'll get better. But even if you don't break their foot, the pain will be so severe, you may have a chance to break free and run like hell. Okay, so that was number one. The other is if you're caught in a hold, it works better the heavier you are, but no matter what, this is not too hard to remember. If you're caught in a hold, somebody holding you around your body and you are struggling and you don't know what to do it suddenly, because you want to take them by surprise. Throw your hand straight up in the air. It's sort of like you're skiing and everything's going nuts. Throw your hand straight up in the air and fall. Let your full weight go on your bum, fall straight down, and you should slide. If you have any weight at all and you do it fast enough, with any luck at all, you may be able to slide down and out and have an opportunity to run like hell. If you're not too squeamish, bite them anywhere, bite them, bite, teeth, bite. Okay, the third one, before I shut up, is with your hand, your flat hand. Your hand is flat. And if you have the opportunity, if your hand is free, on the nose would be good, but you probably won't get that opportunity. But you may get an opportunity if you can get your arm back far enough and get it back as far as you can, whatever way you can, and smack them as hard as you can on the side of their head, as hard as you possibly can. You're not likely you'll kill them, don't worry about it, be self-defense anyway. It's very unlikely you'll kill them, but you should be able to hurt them enough and stun them enough and take them by surprise. They may lose your grip on you and you can run, okay? So that was slap of the hand to try and break 3. Throw up your hands and fall down if you're trying to get out of a hold. And the first one I told you was stomp on the top of their foot. One, I'll give you one that's really hard to master. But if somebody puts like a belt around your throat, you're in real trouble. You have to be very fast, and you have to, in your mind, know which way you're going to turn in advance. Me, it's trained in my mind that I'm going to turn left. So you want your elbow to be in, so that as you turn to the left, they're right behind you. You want to be facing them. That's the best self-defense method, is to be not facing away from you. It's like you face the bear. You never turn away from the bear. You never turn your back to the bear. You face the bear. So you got a belt around your neck, arm down as fast as you can, and you bring this arm down here like this, and you swivel and be trying to go down if you can, but swivel as fast as you can, and at the same time you're doing it, you're going to try and bring your hand up and hit as hard as you can, and with any luck at all you'll hit the bottom of their chin and push their chin out of the way. But most of all, if you can get your body towards them, you are no longer being choked. So the main object is to swivel as fast as you can, so you're no longer being choked. And if the hand didn't work, then the throwing your arms up in the air and falling straight down might. Run. Never let your opponent get close to you. You don't know what, they could be a martial arts master. Don't let them get within 8 feet of you. All right, Butch is a real talker. He's old, 78. He's one of those old guys. All right, so I gotta look down here, and I'm going to say goodbye. I think I covered it. The object of this video was to convince you that for less than $10, where are you? You're over there. You can get yourself a Fox 40 at your local camping or outdoor store and most sporting stores, because it's a whistle used by referees, and it's just there's been millions sold, millions. A Fox 40, that was the whole point of this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm finally going to shut up and say goodbye. Bye.